Most people assume the best hotel credit cards always come with huge annual fees. But here's the truth no one tells you. Some no annual fee hotel cards can still give serious value if you use them correctly. The problem is that most people pick the wrong one. In this video, I'll show you the best no annual fee hotel credit cards in 2026, which ones are actually worth using long term, and which cards quietly give the best rewards for casual travelers. And near the end, I'll explain the one mistake that makes most free hotel cards almost useless. Let's start with the biggest thing you need to understand. No annual fee hotel cards are built differently from premium travel cards. You usually won't get luxury airport lounge access or huge elite perks. Instead, these cards focus on three things: earning hotel points, occasional elite status, and keeping costs at $0. That makes them perfect for beginners, casual travelers, or people building credit. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some free hotel cards are honestly better than expensive travel cards for certain lifestyles. Let's start with one of the strongest options right now: the Hilton Honors Amex card. This card has no annual fee and still gives automatic Hilton Silver status. Now, Silver status alone is not life-changing. But the real value comes from Hilton's massive footprint and decent earning categories. If Alex spends regularly on dining, groceries, and gas, those Hilton points can add up surprisingly quickly. And Hilton often runs aggressive promotions throughout the year. This means casual travelers can still earn free nights without spending thousands monthly. But here's the problem. Hilton points are not extremely valuable individually. You often need a large number of points for premium hotels. This is where many beginners get confused. They see huge welcome bonuses and assume they're rich in travel rewards. But redemption pricing matters more than raw point totals. Still, for a no-fee card, Hilton's option remains very competitive. Now let's talk about Marriott. The Marriott Bonvoy Bold card also has no annual fee. And because Marriott has one of the largest hotel networks worldwide, this card becomes useful for flexibility alone. You can find Marriott properties almost everywhere. That's a huge advantage. The card includes Silver Elite status and some travel protections, which is solid for a free card. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Marriott Silver status is honestly pretty weak. You'll earn bonus points, but you probably won't see meaningful upgrades regularly. Still, if you already stay at Marriott hotels occasionally, this card can quietly help you earn free nights over time. Now, here's where things get interesting. The real strength of no-fee hotel cards is often not luxury perks. It's keeping your points alive. Many hotel programs expire points after inactivity. But holding the hotel card often keeps your account active automatically. That means even casual spending can preserve points long-term. This matters more than people realize. Now let's talk about Wyndham, because this card is extremely underrated. The Wyndham Rewards Earner card has no annual fee and offers surprisingly strong earning rates compared to many competitors, especially on Gas.k. This is where most people fail to look closely. If John commutes heavily or drives for work, Wyndham points can pile up much faster than expected. And Wyndham's simple redemption structure makes things easier for beginners. Instead of wildly fluctuating award prices, many hotels fall into clearer point tiers. That simplicity is valuable. But here's the catch. Wyndham's upscale luxury options are more limited compared to Hyatt, Hilton, or Marriott. So if you dream about luxury resorts constantly, Wyndham may feel restrictive. Now let's discuss Hyatt, because people ask about this constantly. Hyatt's main card does have an annual fee. So technically there is no true no-fee Hyatt personal card competing directly here. And honestly, that matters because Hyatt points are often considered some of the most valuable hotel points available. This is why many travel enthusiasts eventually graduate from no-fee cards into premium Hyatt products. But for beginners, starting with no-fee hotel cards can still make sense, especially if you are learning how points work. Now here's the biggest question. Which no annual fee hotel card is actually the best overall in 2026? The answer depends completely on your habits. If you want broad hotel coverage and flexibility, Marriott Bonvoy Bold is strong. If you want simple earning and practical road trip value, Wyndham stands out. If you want easy beginner rewards with decent earning potential, Hilton is excellent. This is why there's no universal winner. Now let's talk strategy, because this changes everything. The smartest way to use no-fee hotel cards is not chasing luxury. It's reducing travel costs gradually over time. For example, Jake spends normally on groceries, dining, and gas. Instead of using a random debit card, he funnels some spending through a no-fee hotel card. After a year, he has enough points for 1 or 2 free nights during a family trip. That's real value without paying annual fees. And this is where many people completely overcomplicate travel rewards. You do not need 12 premium cards. Sometimes one simple free hotel card is enough. Now here's where it gets interesting. No-fee hotel cards can also help your credit profile. Keeping older accounts open longer may improve average account age over time. Since these cards cost nothing annually, many people keep them for years. That makes them useful beyond travel alone. But here's the problem. Many free hotel cards have weaker earning rates outside their bonus categories. This means they should not always become your primary, everyday card. For example, a flat-rate cashback card might outperform them for general spending. This is why smart travelers often combine strategies. Use a flexible rewards card for general purchases, and a hotel card for hotel-specific spending. That combination works extremely well. Now let's answer another important question. Should beginners start with no-fee hotel cards, or premium travel cards? Honestly, for most people, starting simple is smarter. Premium cards only make sense if you travel enough to justify the annual fee. A no-fee card lets you learn the basics without pressure. You can understand award pricing, hotel programs, redemption strategies, and elite status before jumping into expensive premium ecosystems. And that learning phase matters. Now here's the biggest mistake people make with no annual fee hotel cards. They spread spending across too many programs. 1 month, Hilton. Next month, Marriott. Then Wyndham. That weakens your earning power dramatically. Instead, focus on one ecosystem first. Pick the hotel brand you naturally stay with most often. Then build points consistently. That strategy creates faster results. Before we wrap up, here's my overall recommendation for 2026. If you are a casual traveler wanting simplicity and broad value, Hilton Honors Amex is one of the strongest beginner options. If you prioritize global hotel coverage, Marriott Bonvoy Bold works well. If you drive heavily or travel domestically often, Wyndham Rewards Earner deserves serious attention. And remember this: the best no annual fee hotel card is not the one with the flashiest marketing. It's the one you will actually use consistently. That's what creates free nights over time. If this video helped you choose the right hotel card, hit the like button, and subscribe for more travel rewards and credit card guides every week. And in the comments, tell me which hotel chain you stay with most often right now. Hilton, Marriott, Wyndham, or something else.